What's going on, Show Nation? It's Movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we are going to be debuting Leiter from the BR rewards. He has 113, 118, 94, 73 for his H per 9, K per 9, BB per 9, and his stamina. That 118 on the H per 9 is super elite. I mean, there's no other starting pitcher in the game that comes anywhere close to having that amount of H per 9, which is why I think he's going to be super effective. Plus he has the sinker and the cutter, so that's always nice to have. He's got a really good slider as well. As you look at the slider break, it's got 95 on the break. The curveball actually has 99 on the break, 88 on the sinker and the cutter, but the control on the sinker and the cutter is 95 and 90, so he's got good control in that regard as well. Doesn't throw very hard, but we're gonna try to do our best. I do see him quite a bit versus very good players. They all pretty much have him, so I guess it's my time to give him a shot and see how it goes. I want to point out as well, if we run into a left-handed pitcher, we could not be more stacked at this point. We have Mantle, Jones, Trout, which is not the greatest, but we have Gloss. This is just a crazy thing to have against a lefty. Mantle's got 125 power, Jones has 125 power, and so does Gloss. And Gloss and Shipper both have 125 contact as well versus lefties. Mickey Mantle has like 116, so it's good enough. So I'm really kind of hoping we run into a lefty on the other side. All right, we found our opponent for this one. He's got Tom Glavine on the hill. Playing in our home park, which I love playing in our home park. Tons of elevation, short fences. Love playing like this. He's 79 and 22, so he's got a very good record. This should be a tough game. S Kerr 01, is it like Steve Kerr? Am I playing against Steve Kerr? All right, so here we go. We're gonna start off with the sinker on the inside. Try to establish that sinker on the inside. He's gonna hit that hard on the ground. Chipper is right there. Nice play, very nice play for Chipper Jones. So one pitch, one out. We're going up against Kyle Seager. He's got Seager. So far feeling real good with Al. 2 pitches in, perfect there. Let's go ahead and go with that cutter low and away. See if we can dot this up. On the ground, no problem for Jackie. Leiter doing very well so far. I hung that sinker right in the middle. Let's try this slider on the inside. This is a very tough pitch to not lay off. It's gonna hit that for a foul ball. 0-2. We're gonna go back to this sinker, or this slider right here. So a little bit in. I love this pitch. I was not accurate on that. We're gonna try it one more time and see if we can hit the perfect accuracy on it. That's what we wanted. I don't know how he pulled that and got his PCI on it, but we'll take that 1-2-3 inning for Al to start it off. I would like to say we're playing on Legend as well. Mickey on the ground to the left side, easy out for Chipper. He's got Chipper at shortstop too. I don't know how I got the PCI on that. I was worried about hitting the side of the zone for a strike. Jones makes a play on Jones over. We are retired. That's going to be through for a base hit. He threw 3 straight circle changeups in a row, and that time we did get on that one and hit it through the left side. That one's not going to get through. We need to stop swinging at bad pitches. We were swinging at everything there, so not good. On the ground, just in the right spot. Tough. Got to get Mantle to strike out on that beautiful slider. On the ground, nice play by Troy Gloss. Is he going to be out there? Out at second, but safe at first. On the ground this time, just goes through the easy play at second. Leiter cruising through 2. He's doing pretty well. He has thrown this changeup so much, and that is a dangerous pitch. I was down the middle. That's going to get by David Ortiz. Just doesn't have that good of fielding. I mean, not the best swing, but it got the job done, and that's really what matters. He left that one. He's going to that circle too much. David Ortiz blast off to center field. Let's go. Right back up the middle with Soriano. Nice piece of hitting. That was a great swing. Going to Jimmy Fox off the bench since we're facing a lefty, taking out Gary. Oh, I thought I crushed that. I thought I was all over that. He might be safe. He is going to be safe. We're both safe. Nicely done. Now Al up to the plate and see if we can get one down. We're stealing. Got a good pitch to lay one down and bounce on the ground. Beautifully done, Al. Perfectly done. We almost could have tried to go home, but no need to risk it with nobody out. He has thrown this circle change more than anybody I've ever seen in my life. He throws it again, and we're going to hit it again. I'm taking third, but I'm not going to take second. 2 more runs coming in to score. Mike Trout pulls a slider on the inside for a home run. We are going up big here, 7-0 in the second inning. He got me on the circle change. He's throwing it so much, but I'm just sitting on that sinker. Like, I feel like versus these pitchers, like, you have to sit on the sinker. And that's what I'm doing. And then the circle just looks like so hittable. Jackie, I wasn't on it. I wasn't quite on it. That's going to be a pop out to left. Gonna get Posada to pop that thing up. Jones under it for the catch. He's taking Glavine out of the game. He's going to Ernie Banks. I left that one right in the middle, and he missed it. But you really can see, I mean, maybe he missed that because of that H for 9 from Al Leiter. And you can really see in this game, like, the stark contrast now at this point in June between, like, Leiter with 118 H for 9 and Glavine with, you know, like, about 100. There's a big difference in the 2 cards. He was actually right on that. I don't know what happened there. Gotta get him to strike out. See, that pitch is so difficult to deal with because it's either going to be dotted with the sinker where you have to start your swing early to, like, fight it off, or it's going to be way inside with that slider or that cutter, and they're just going to strike out because it's going a little bit slower, especially on the slider, and then it's off the zone. So it's very easy to get, like, strikeouts with that combo. Kind of jammy on that one. I'm not sure if he's going to catch that. He is going to catch that. We had a good at bat, though. I mean, we really did. Just finally just seeing the ball so much better on Legend. It feels great. It almost feels like they slowed down the pitch speeds, but there's no way that they slowed down the pitch speeds. Just made an adjustment early on to stop swinging at a bunch of bad pitches. And, ooh, man, that was rocketed. That was rocketed. Oh, that was a dot. I just couldn't quite catch up to it. You don't see a lot of, like, sinkers go for dots on the outside. I like to throw that pitch myself, that sinker on the outside corner versus, like, someone real good when I just can't get anything going. 3-2 to Fox. That quick swing helped me out there. I was late on it, but we got the PCI right on it. Drive that out for a double. Can Al help himself out with a base hit here? No, and that was about the latest swing you've ever seen a human being take. 7-0 here as we go to the 4th. Seager's gonna pop that one up to center field. Feels real easy to pitch against a lefty with Leiter. He just had his first pretty decent at bat. He worked a 3-1 count. We should be able to get there with Soriano. Good range for Soriano with his speed out there to make that catch. And we're gonna get Trout to pop out as well. To left, Mantle's under it. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and put in Grady Sizemore since we're facing a righty now. Oh, he went to that changeup. He loves that changeup. Went with the curveball. I mean, see, this is a bad mix. He likes to throw off speed, and I like to hit off speed. That's a double for Chipper. I'm still sitting sinker. I'm looking sinker here. That changeup just looks juicy, though. All right, 0-2. I got to be careful to lay off it. I wasn't sure if that was going to catch part of the zone, so I went after it. Jones makes the play. We can go to George Brett, though, so we've used all our platoons now. This is a big spot for Brett, actually. He's been going that sinker, like, low and in quite a bit, but we're looking sinker all the way. I didn't trust my read. All right, 1-1. Maybe like the cutter. It was a cutter inside. Maybe the change up here. It was, and we held back on it. All right, 3-1. It's got to be like a sinker low and in. Oh, he went up and away. I think he's going to go the sinker low and in. He went with the cutter away. We just fouled it off. But we're sitting sinker inside. That's what we think it's going to be. It was. We put a good swing on it. Ball's a little bit outside of the zone. Just pretty much all you can do there. Gonna get Mickey to swing and miss and strike out. Gonna get David Ortiz just a bit late on that. He's gonna pop it up to center field and make the catch. On the ground to Chipper. It's gonna be an easy play for him. Let's go. I can't believe I swung over that changeup. I saw it so well and I still swung over the top of it. I was looking sinker so much on the inside and I just missed it. It's like you never even really see someone dot you with like a changeup at the bottom of the zone or a curveball at the bottom of the zone when you really think about it. David Ortiz, great swing there. Great swing. That pitch was below the zone. We still put a perfect swing on that. Almost got a home run there with Soriano. Oh, I was sitting slider because he thrown so many and I missed it. That was a very easy pitch to hit. So was that. Well, now I'm confused. I bet he's going to go slider here. There he is. So he's throwing the sliders outside of the zone. He's throwing the fastball in the zone. Case in point right there. He's going to go slider, try to get us a chase. And now he's probably going to go fastball because we're not chasing that slider. I thought it was on it, but we were just a bit above it. And it was kind of perfectly placed. I think we were very early on that. So it's kind of funny. But I mean, that's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. You know, just pay attention to what they're throwing. And try to figure out what's going on. That was not the best 0-2 pitch. It caught him way more of the zone than I would have wanted. That actually got hit pretty far. But Al just seems to be unhittable right now. He was actually on that pretty well, but he was late. And there was my park's so small with the fences, but he still hit it to like the one part that's deep in center field. Let's go. That slider inside. You know I love that pitch. Sinker down. It's going to be an easy play for Trout. 6 strong for Al Leiter. Only 1 hit given up so far. Beautiful job. I'm loving this card. He's going to go to Chapman. Up and away. That's going to strike out Al, but what can you expect? All right, here we go. Sizemore left on left versus Chapman. Got to sit fastball up and in. And he goes to the slider. I mean, I would go fastball up and in or a sinker or something. He goes slider away. That's the only thing that's tough about trying to guess. But what you should do is like, what I need to do is if I guess wrong, don't try to overcompensate, especially with less than 2 strikes. Yeah, that's terrible right there. That is a horrible swing by me. Ugh, dude, this is what happened early on in the game. And now he's going back to it. I'm chasing again because I want to always like, I always get way too over aggressive. Al with the dot. That pitch is almost unhittable for Kyle Seager. It's gonna be a pop up to right field. Under it is Jackie. Nicely done. Another base hit. I think that's Trout's got 2 hits in the exact same spot. I feel like that was like what the last one was like too. Where did that pitch end up? I mean, that was a great pitch. Nothing you can do there. I gave him a chance. I really challenged him there 3-2. He was late on it. Let's go. He threw a fastball right down the middle. We weren't quite on it, but we do get the base hit. That time it's like when Chapman's in, it's like, why am I trying to swing early in the count? Like he doesn't have good accuracy. I might as well like try to get ahead. Okay, that was right down the middle right after I say that. I think you just gotta just sit on the fastball versus him. All right, a couple of sinkers dotted, 1 and 2. I mean, that's just a dot. I was sitting fastball. That's what you don't want versus him. That's like, why give him that pitch? Oh, looked like a fastball and then just broke. That was a horrible swing. I'm taking some terrible swings. I finally got the fastball. I don't know if I got enough of it though. I wasn't on it. I had more of like a slider type of swing. It was actually a sinker anyways. David Ortiz just can't quite get it out. I mean, this is a small part too. That's popped up to the left. Grady. Nice play, Grady. And Jorge Posada with an 0-2 count. I missed my spot. I was trying to go way more inside. You know how I like to throw my slider inside, and it caught part of the zone. He's so scary, man. Like, I don't know what it is about that card, but he's crazy. That time I went to the cutter. Try to have a little bit more control on it. I still put the bat on it somehow. Put the bat on it again somehow. There we go. Finally, he doesn't put the bat on it. Let's go. He's bringing in Gossage. Was sitting dead red. That pitch had a little bit of a break to it and that sinker, and I couldn't put a good swing on it. Got me. I always think that's going to be like a fastball low and inside, but it's not going to be. I need to lay off that pitch. Might as well give Aldi a bat. Gonna bring him out for the 9th. Get a strikeout versus Gossage. Can Al close this thing down? Gonna get that first strikeout on the slider. Couple comboed sinkers on the inside. Leaves that slider every single time. Seager turned on that somehow. I thought that was off the plate. It stays in the park. It's a pretty damn good swing right there. I'd like to see what the feedback was on that. I mean, that would look at that. That's a beautiful swing right there. Gonna get Chipper to pop out. That's a huge out right there. I don't think he's gonna try. I'm just gonna throw it to second. I do not know how he fouled that off. There we go. Put him away, Al. Complete game for Al. All the way. Took it the distance. And I gotta say, he is a lot of fun to pitch with. He's very good. I don't know if it was just that game or what, but he was very solid. I'll be holding on to him. I was a little bit nervous about holding on to him, or at least I should say more so picking him up, because he's been around 200K for the entirety of like him being released in the BR program. So I was a little bit nervous about picking him up at that price, but he's kind of stayed around that price. He's gonna go down over time, so I'm gonna lose out a little bit, but in the meantime, I'm going to be able to use his card and hopefully be effective like he was in this one today. Our offense also stepped up and gave us a huge lead early. We really didn't even need any more after that. It was more about locking it down, trying to have good at bats, improve next game to next game. But I am feeling like I'm seeing the ball better. I'm starting to have a better approach at the plate, which I enjoy as well. And I think I'm finally getting used to Legend pitching again and getting used to the PCI on Legend and all that kind of stuff. If you jump around, it becomes very difficult to do that. But just in recording these gameplays today, it just feels great. So can't wait to edit this and get it up on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.